Energy. Yeah, keep dropping shit.
You know me? I got like 4 jobs.
You got 4 jobs.
Plus, I'm trying to get my merch up.
You know what I mean?
School.
You a struggling dancer?
I'm trying to get my shit together.
You know what I mean?
Trying to lay bones.
Hear how many your filmies is in there, alright?
Feel me?
Yeah, feel me? Tour podcast. We're on location, episode 469. Don't worry, I skipped a whole bunch of them.
Oh, okay.
But I just like that because it's my shit.
Yeah, that's impressive.
And I figured, why not? I could go back if I want.
That's right.
And I am on location here with a good old friend of mine. We both share the same first name.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Anthony's.
Yeah, we're both Anthony.
That's right.
And I had the pleasure of coming to one of his new, well, should I say?
Yeah.
His new studio.
It's official now. Yeah,
his new studio, A&S Studios. Shout out.
Hello.
In a new location. He came in like this.
My bro just did the video.
Yeah, fastest video we've ever shot.
I'm sweating a little bit and I'm all over the place, but what's good, y'all?
What's going on, boys? I'm gonna sit down with you in a minute. Like I want to sit down and just check, like go through everything. Yeah. Well, everything good? No, I don't care about the interference. I like it to be original or organic as hell.
Yeah,
got you.
And shit like that. Yeah. So we're on location, man. I told you we've been hitting different locations lately. And this is Anthony, my brother. He's been producing, engineering, videography.
Yeah, we're doing that. Yeah,
photography.
Mainly audio, but yeah, we're doing
independent movies. What else? Jesus.
Contractor, woodworker.
Wait. Should I say pause for the woodworker one?
No, we don't gotta do that.
Listen,
We're not in our 20s. It's all right.
I know that, but no, the audience here. I don't know who I'm getting here.
That's too good. Oh, so we got to do it for the audience.
I don't know if I got preteens.
This is why he's got the show, and I know.
I thought you had a show. But yeah, you said you do construction, everything else. Do you do jingles and stuff for that?
No, you know what? I was doing that in my early career. I want to say like 15 years ago. And it's not a good business to get into if you want to be creative. And the reason for that is a lot of the jingles have to follow a request from the person giving it to you. So a lot of it's like guidelines. It's like it's like you went to the bowling alley, but they put bumpers up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You're not really being creative with your spins and shit. You know what I mean? So it's only certain things you could do. You have to stay in these guidelines, and they're kind of telling you how to do it. It's not good. Not creative.
It's not creative. You're a very creative person. I know that. And literally, I probably know you for another 20 years or something like that. Something in that ballpark. Now, you work with a lot of artists. I know. I've come to your studio.
Yeah, a lot of different genres.
Yeah, a lot of different genres. My man Grand Tour.
Oh, I love
my good friend. I gotta get Tour up in here. Yeah, he a wild boy. A wild boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have a group together, man. We have music together.
Y'all done like videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, but we have a whole project together that we're trying to release. I don't know what their plans on it, is, but it wasn't even supposed to be me singing on it. It was supposed to be. Yeah, he writes all the lyrics. I come up with the melodies.
He gets you to say "pussy wide open."
No.
He gets you to say that "pussy out."
No, I'll leave that. I'll leave that for him. You know what I mean?
He gets the pussy.
Yeah. He's good at that stuff. I'll leave that alone. But he gets me in trouble because the funny thing is, those guys they call me Ans. And they say, Ans, the drop draws boss. Right?
Whoa.
Yeah. So they call me that. So I go home and my wife overhears it, right? And she goes, oh yeah, you're the drop drawers boss. I was like, I didn't fucking come up with it. He came up with it.
Why did they come up with that?
Because they were saying I'm dropping drawers. They said they play the songs for these girls. They go, who is that singing? You know what I mean? And I'm like, who the fuck girls are you playing it for? You know what I mean?
Ans.
Ans. I love that. Ans.
From now, that's what your name is, Ans.
Ans. And I like that because if American people usually say Ans, like it's a fucking bakery.
It's
like a woman's bakery.
Sounds German.
Well, we say it like that. They say it cooler with the patois accent.
Yeah, but it's got a Germany kick to it.
We say it and it sounds German. When he says it, it is not anything near German. Not even close.
So, like I said, you work with a lot of people I know. That's all right, man. You can walk right past it. You work with a lot of people I know. I'm pretty sure you work. Oh, look at that! Look, this is what he did today.
Yeah. Well, he said, "Can we do the quickest video you've ever done in your life?" And I said, "I got it. I'll do it." And that's what we did today. It was like, we found a corner. Go over there. Shoot it over there. There's another corner. Go in the corner.
I'm in a video not knowing how to dance again. I don't know what's going on.
That was the best when you came in.
That was perfect.
I was like, what can I do?
Very clever.
I said,
I needed that energy because I was like, yo, somebody should do something.
No, a lot of times when I see, like, I'm a performer at heart. Like, it doesn't matter what stage I'm on, whether it's this stage or performance stage. I know that you always got to give your energy, even when you working with like maybe two, like if 2 people in the crowd, you act like it's 20,000. You know what I mean? Even though you don't want to do it that way. Like I always was taught and I learned that at a young age performing. So I always try to, when I see it, that's why when y'all was over here, I was like, energy. Just put that energy in there.
Yeah, that hit me up.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that type of stuff because I feel like a lot of artists today, I don't know if you peep a lot of stuff that's going on with performers, artists, they're forgetting to perform. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not a performance. It's just you saying the lyrics.
Well, what happens is we live in a time now where you don't have to perform because you could go on your computer or whatever you and record it.
He said it. I didn't say it.
And the computers can help you out or whatever, tweak everything. And now you got a hit record, and now they put you on stage, and you're like,
I was like, the engineer did the work. I didn't even do the work.
Yeah, the engineer should be up there singing.
You know what another thing is
drop the drawers.
You know the thing I like about this guy is a lot of the artists, especially in hip hop, I don't know what it is. They're like afraid. They're like too cool to do something that's a little weird, right? To be, dancing or this, that kind of thing. It's like out of their lane.
I think it comes from. Like how
they're afraid about how
it goes deep into how we.
They're afraid to be perceived. I understand that same thing in rock and roll and stuff like that.
But rock and roll still has a little more freedom. And let's be real. Yeah. Let's be real.
I'm saying about dancing on cameras.
People without as much melanin are easier.
I like that. Did you see how he just said that? You see how he said that?
Certain things,
absolutely.
Right? I didn't want to just say it.
Agree.
And listen, let me tell you something. White is a state of mind. Black is a state of mind. I'm brown, brother. We're brown.
Listen, you are a man, and I'm a man.
That's right.
That's it. That's all we're talking about here. But I'm not even talking about.
There's no golden cheers here.
But because we are a business, right?
This is
so
true.
we have to see it for what it is. I'm not saying that I'm not a different color. No, that's not what I'm saying. We're acknowledging it.
No,
we're not getting stuck up on it.
But I just think certain men.
You know, simple as that. We have to acknowledge it.
But I have to take
because he's a businessman.
I have to take that back because you're of Italian native. Yeah. And they're very proud. They some guys, they're not gonna bend nowhere for nothing as far as like how they want to be perceived. So they're not like they're brown too. They just don't want to accept
it's like he said,
another island.
That's right.
And we're not gonna talk about.
But you know what it is? I was born here.
Okay.
So we're American.
Yeah, I'm American.
I was born here. You were born here. So that's what it is. My point of the whole thing is I'm not gonna act like it's not there, right? But from a business point of view, we don't get caught up on it, but we acknowledge it. We understand that it's a part of things that we have to look into. So by you saying that, you're looking at it from a business point of view.
Yeah.
How can we please the audience?
That's
right.
Yeah.
So you're saying, all right. So how'd you use it? The light melanin.
Melanin. People with not
He's saying I need a better fucking tan again.
He looked browner than me. Oh,
he fell. No, he's alive.
He trapped me. Yeah. He trapped me. Hold on.
He went into the lounge. No, but I'm saying it's like it's that kind of thing where it's you have to acknowledge it. And we can move forward, past it. But I'm telling you, I love that energy we're saying as far as, you know what, they're harder to please. So now, but at the same time I think by him not being worried about who the fuck he's trying to please, he's going to get more of an audience. Think about that. If he's not worried about what people get, who gives a fuck? He's going to dance his ass off. He doesn't care. If I look goofy on camera, he don't give a shit. That's what he's saying. Right? Yeah. And I think that attitude, no, I'm saying that attitude, I think is going to go further. I think that's going to go further.
It's all right.
I think it's going to go further. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. And I know what you're saying. This crowd is harder to please than this crowd.
I like it all
But if you start doing that kind of shit and worried about pleasing this crowd and that crowd.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you're gonna please that crowd that's
Yeah,
too
you
hard.
won't get
No,
stuck.
but you're gonna please that crowd that's like you said is harder to please. They're the ones buying your fucking record anyway.
No, they're not.
You're right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna please anyone that wants to listen to it, and guaranteed watch him walk away with more money in it,
No,
and he'll laugh all the way to the bank.
I like his freedom. I like his freedom, and is a carefree. I like that little thing right there.
Oh,
It's
dude,
a
yeah.
carefree. See, I'm holding him up. The man is supposed to be editing. I'm blocking his
No,
time.
you're good. We're multitasking.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But
That's a crazy thing. Look at
yeah.
this right there.
Oh, is that me doing the robot?
Is it?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you fell out of it. That's when you came in. You fell out. There he is.
Oh!
Oh my god.
I'm a superstar now. That is funny.
Yeah, so what I'm doing right now is I'm throwing them all on the timeline. See, the green is actually the audio that we recorded.
Okay.
Because we did the track. And funny enough, this is not like his normal tracks. His normal tracks are a lot more like, you know, I guess lyric driven and stuff like that. They actually have meaning. This shit was him having fun in the booth. You know what I mean? That's what it was. And then I started chopping up parts of the vocal, and he said, keep it. He said, keep it. He laughs. There's a part of this song where he goes, ha ha ha, run it back. I said,
And that becomes that Joker part?
I said, yo.
I like
so
that Joker
he went,
part.
ha ha, ha 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 ha. So
I like that Joker part.
So, and
but
he
that's
was
good
cool.
when you just organically trying things out.
And I
You're
think-
going to come across something.
Like,
Because you're having
people,
fun.
people's not experimenting with music like that no more. Well, let me take that back. Certain
That's
people
fine.
are not, you feel me, experimenting with music.
I like that.
Sure.
Rephrase it. Rephrase that.
Because, you know, there's a lot of people who, like, throw something on a record and be like, okay, this is fire, put a couple of ad-libs in there, and then it's just bland, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then, now you got something that's just, oh! you got dynamics to a certain song, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like to call it ear candy. If you don't have ear candy in
Just
your
right
song,
there.
that's where you lose your listeners.
Yeah.
Right.
Back then, it was like who had the most lyrics, who was hitting that lyrical miracle like that, or who was hitting something that means something to your soul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that goes for R&B artists too. What the fuck happened to R&B? R&B is all
R&B became rap. R&B became rap.
Yeah, bro.
Everything
Why we
became rap.
putting This trap music and R&B. What the fuck?
I feel like the
Well-
females got the R&B game on smash.
Well, the females got the rap. They ain't on Smash now too.
But it's
Nah,
also
wait, in terms of
for me,
who?
it's
As far as the
artists when
perspective,
you
as
say-
far as the
Like
perspective,
you hear,
that's how it
for
looks.
the past COVID and even right before COVID, bro, like
Yeah.
LMA, you got SZA, you got something like they got Queen
Okay.
Naija.
Ari.
They
Okay, I'll go with those
they got
artists.
that lockdown still to this day.
Mm.
They have the best music. R&B, the females have the best music and R&B music out, I feel.
I'm not knocking you on that. I'm just talking about when it comes
as far
to
as males and rap.
Well, male,
because now a lot of rappers start kind of singing,
but the males
but a
don't.
little
Yeah.
too much.
Oh, they even they are male, but the male R&B
The
singers.
Talk about it.
Drakes.
But Drake still raps.
I was gonna say, I think he had a good balance.
The Drakes.
Drake
The
has
Drakes is a plethora of them.
balance.
It's plethora of
We're talking
Drake.
about the copycats. We're not talking about Drake
It's
himself.
Super Drake.
What about like Little Durk?
Little
He's
Durk is
annoying.
he's really he's
Thank
iffy.
you.
He's annoying and then he's not. Like
How-
when he dropped 52 bars, that was
I've
a
never heard him.
record,
I don't
bro.
know.
Like that was a rap record.
Oh, you talking about back
Most of the
then?
songs
You
he-
talking
Yeah,
about
but when he first
older
came
Drake?
out, like-
Older Drake.
Yeah.
I might like it. See, the thing about that is, you gotta look from my point of view, a guy that wasn't really into that, right? We grew up with like the normal hits on hip hop, right?
Yeah,
Stuff like
yeah.
that. But I wasn't a hip hop head.
Okay.
So remember, I was in rock and all that kind of stuff, right? The first hip hop that really came to like the suburbs was 50. I mean, besides Eminem and shit like that. But
Okay.
I'm like, 50, bro, that was the
Like
first
the
time.
suburbs?
Suburbs, bro. I'm talking about, remember, I graduated in
But-
2004.
but-
You heard boom,
Was it
boom.
Eminem Suburbs?
Wait, but let me ask you something. Who didn't hit like that?
No, they were big, right? But it was like everyone had their own style. Like you can find certain like different people that listen to different things. Everyone's like, oh, I like Biggie, I like Tupac. That was always a thing, right?
Yeah.
But it wasn't like diehards. When I tell you, there was like, all right, I listened to that, but then there's also rock. Right around
Okay.
2003, 2004.
What kind of
right?
rock?
It was just anything at that
Okay.
time. Well, you know what I mean? Even it was underground, whatever, emo,
2003,
whatever the fuck it was.
2004.
You remember what was around, alternative,
Right.
right? Whatever it was.
2003,
At that point
2004.
in time, you had it where it's like, all right, these guys know the classics of hip hop,
Right.
but they weren't like, oh, I like hip hop or I'm not into that. It was like, I'm a rock guy, I'm not this. That guy, 50 came out with that. Oh, watch yourself.
No,
You're
you
in
could
the-
be. Just
No,
don't
when
block.
50 came out with that record, I don't care
Thank you,
who
bro.
the fuck you were. You were like a fan of that. Like I remember when that song came, Manny Man. Da, 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 da. Dude, that was killer.
Because
right?
that's a.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but that's why. The reason why I went here, I know it sounds like a tangent, but what you said with the melody, you got to understand it from a guy. You got to understand it from a guy from my point of view. I didn't like. We were listening to '90s rap. The only reason why is because of the chorus. Remember, Mary J was on the choruses, all that kind of stuff. We were waiting. I'm waiting for. I'm listening to the rap. I understood it. Remember, I couldn't relate to it. Right. I couldn't understand the relationship to it, but I was waiting for the melodic part.
So
now that they came out and they're doing. Find me in the club, bottle full of
What about
bub,
Ja?
I got what you, huh?
What about Ja?
Same thing, but not as big. But
Well,
not
no,
as big.
Ja was big right before 50 unbig him.
Maybe because it didn't hit. It didn't hit. There was not enough going
Because
on.
50 Cent was more organic.
Yo, I don't know
That's what it was.
Ja Rule was cool too, but 50 Cent brought more of the street.
I got you.
But 50 had a story. 50 had a story.
50 had a
No,
story
I got you.
too.
I got you.
He did.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
Yeah, no, you're good.
He used everything to his advantage.
Listen, you can paint the culture.
But no, this is a whole nother conversation. But I'm telling you right there, there's so much to it that it wasn't just like, oh, we weren't into him. Because Ja was around, you know, like we sang those things, but it wasn't as big as that. Everybody was playing that in their cars. People bought new car systems for 50 cents. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I was, and mind you, remember rock and roll.
Just that
Rock
album.
and roll is no low end. They didn't care about low end. So these guys were getting these cars and we never heard that shit. You know what I mean? It was
This
never
is
a thing.
suburbs. This is straight.
I'm saying, and mind you, we're 20 minutes from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I mean Bronx, right?
Yeah,
we're not
right
far away.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it was a whole different light. That when that came over, it was like a cult following.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Plus
it's
it was
crazy.
mainstream. So
And
that's
it was
how
super mainstream.
that helped.
Plus,
50 Cent
who
was
endorsed
mainstream. Plus what?
Who endorsed it?
Oh,
The white
and
man.
Drake.
And Jimmy Iovine.
I'm just saying, all those guys.
Right.
Yo, let me tell you this.
And he
when
got shot and all this other stuff. Bro, he
was on the stock market. And when his album dropped, it was on the. They were talking about it on the stock market.
Incredible.
I was like,
Really?
Yeah,
you could get an album talked about on the stock market?
All right, sis.
Okay, I don't know what's happening.
It slides down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try again.
She's
Yeah.
in.
Right.
Pause. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just don't know.
Look at this.
Oh
Look at
man,
this
so
guy.
look.
Hey.
I hope I'm getting that. Please say I'm getting all that.
I love the cameos in the back.
I know.
Hey.
I'm gonna have to start this now.
Sorry. Yo, that quality is so amazing.
It's
yo.
like
Oh, I got.
Yeah, that's good.
Like
There's
the
no
video's done
Yeah, I
already,
know,
bro.
but
I gotta
it's
color it.
just
Yeah,
already
just edited.
quality is
Yeah, I gotta color it because right now
I
it's.
see
Is
what
that the
it is,
fisheye lens?
bro, like-
That's not the fisheye lens, is it?
Oh, I don't know. You know what? Let me
You
find
go
it.
that
Where's the fisheye lens? I want to see how
That's
probably
a
looks.
fisheye.
Okay,
See where his hands look
yeah.
massive, and you
Yeah,
can see the
it
lights.
gets closer, it curves.
Yeah, but let me
Remember
see all the different. Shots. You see, he's having fun. We even went in the jam room and did it there.
Oh yeah, I did it before. How long did it take for the video?
Hour and a half.
2 hours?
Not even.
Not even 2 hours. Not even.
Yeah, we're gonna edit it quick too. So
Bro,
that's it.
the
But
camera's so official that it looks like some people would release their video.
They would do that right
really,
now.
you think so?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think-
there's a lot of people. Yes.
Slack and
No,
everything
no,
on
no.
it. But I'm saying it looks so good.
Oh,
that-
nice.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the crazy thing too is I was shooting in 1080 because I know we have to edit it quick, so it's not
Yeah.
even in 4K.
Oh yeah, word. That's
It's only
really
1080.
stronger.
Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be cool.
There's
But,
people that have stuff out right now that doesn't look like this.
No, yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Cut it up.
not coming out like this.
And then with the slow mos, I want to make sure that works.
Oh, that's hot.
Try
Yeah.
to figure out one piece.
So we're just going through it. He's editing. They're talking. I'm looking like an old man with bullets going.
Like a straight Jamaican man.
Yeah. Who picked this old guy off the street to be on here?
Yeah.
That's funny. This is the intro that I gotta figure out.
Fire.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know which one. I did it a couple
We did
times.
like two
So-
takes on
So how long you been rapping for?
Oh, here, you know what?
No. He
take-
tell the people who you are, sir.
Yes, sir. My name is JUPE 90s baby. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you, my boy.
Yo,
Yes,
Juke,
sir.
boy.
Yes, sir.
I've been telling you, I've been trying to get you over here.
Yes, sir.
Where DaVincii at?
No, he's right there.
He
He's
right
working
there.
on some stuff.
Come on.
Yeah, he in the cut.
Come on, man.
You feel me? Thank you guys again for having me.
Yo, so I'm officially meeting you today. But you one of my brother's young bro. You know what I mean? I understand that you had a brother. What was the situation? I don't want to go too into it, but just to give a little light on everything.
You know, I lost my brother in January 8th, but Greg Edwards, you feel me?
I love you, bro. We love you, man.
This year?
Yes. This year. It was septic, but you know, we're not gonna get too much into that. So you know, situation.
But I understand that the video that you just did, you pretty much dedication.
Yeah, and love to him.
Yeah.
He was a big hip hop head.
Okay.
Without him, I wouldn't know what hip hop is.
Oh, at all?
At all. I was a big rock head. Like I love.
See, like when I met him, I'm like, I hate this terminology because females use it, but it's given Uzi. Is it?
Yeah.
Is that the terminology?
Right there.
So you were originally a rockhead? Like you grew up?
Yes, I grew up off rock, but my brother, he definitely gave me the influence. Yes, of hip hop, Biggie, Eminem, Jay-Z, definitely. Here and there, Nas, we're talking more Big L, Big Pun. You know, we're talking about that era.
All right.
I can't recite any lyrics for you like that, but I definitely know. Yes.
I get it.
Yes.
Just making sure it looking good. So I heard Biggie, Big L.
Yes.
Oh, so
Big Pun.
Big Pun. So spitters off rip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why. What it was, you was like, this is some simple thing. It's not really. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, people don't have to be lyrical, spiritual all day. We live, we breathe, we take a shit. Everything happens, you know, natural as it can be. So I understand that. Like, yeah, you don't have to be like, yo, man, I got bars that'll cut you in half or rip your guitar. Like, okay, that's fine. That's great. We don't need that. Sometimes you need heads, shoulders, knees, and toes. I'm pretty sure.
You can keep it simple. I guess that's this now. Nowadays with this generation.
Well, nowadays, not only keep it simple, but keep it quick and capture my attention. And then after that is gone, capture it again and capture it again and capture it again.
Yep.
That's what TikTok is, right?
Yep. Attention span.
Yeah.
That too.
I like it.
It's all about the vibe. You know what I'm saying? If you can understand the vibe and it works, it works. And like that song that you just did the video for, bro, it's a club, it's a feel. You're not listening to it to really hear what he's, to be lyrical.
Yeah. You just the vibe and the feel of it.
Yeah, it's a feeling. I had to thank my boy DaVincii for that too.
What up, Dave? Come on, man. Quiet.
Hey, you feel me?
So real quick.
Remember we talked about the beat battle before?
Yeah, so real quick. Shout out my brother Duke. I got your op over here, son. What you want me to do? I'm sorry. I know Duke longer. You might not, you know what I mean? I know you've been doing your reps, bro. Pause, but I got, you know what I mean? Nah, so you produce?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been producing for 26 now, so I've been producing.
No softness. We need a
No, I'm good. I've been producing for 26 now, so I've been producing for like 13 years now.
Nah, bro, no way.
14 years.
Oh,
Wait, like seriously?
No, seriously. When I first got a beat pack from him, he was like 12.
I was like 12, yeah.
14 years. I thought it was longer than that. Yeah, I did thought it was longer than that.
And what?
The beats are retarded
today,
now, but at that time, bro,
what year was
Events.
Wait,
He was Events.
That was like 2012.
Before that, bro.
For real?
Look, that was like 2012. Hold up.
No, before that.
That was like 2012.
That's like 2008.
I'm gonna go take a look at this video real quick.
2009.
Thank you, real quick.
Yeah,
Oh, you-
bro.
Yeah, because I just want to see what's
We're
going
going
on.
on 20 joints soon.
Look, he said, yeah, right there, motherfucker.
I got you. I'll take it.
Look,
Thank you guys again. Sorry.
It's all good, man. Jupe over there, he about to get
Nah,
on
do it that
his
way.
edits for the video that we just shot that he's doing.
I'll be right back.
What's it called, bro?
Good question.
Yeah,
What's the name of the song? What's the name of the...
This song
the
right
title.
here, It's called Concussion.
Really?
It's actually a funny story about the song.
Now tell me about the song. Go ahead, real quick.
All right, real quick.
Yo, talk to me. Don't talk to the
My
camera.
fault. So, real quick, the story was about like I actually had a concussion. It's funny as hell. Y'all gonna laugh.
Word?
I fell in the shower.
Oh,
And I was just like, yo.
The nigga said it's funny.
that's not-
Wait, the
that's
nigga
not
said
rare,
it's
right?
funny
Like,
as hell.
Yeah, it happened.
I fell in the shower.
I fell
That's
in
the
the
funny
shower.
part.
He's fully
Okay.
That's the funny part because like,
100% dead ass.
nah, because it was really on some.
Did you Did you
Yes.
bust? Did your head? I can't even say anything no more.
Everything
God,
pause, bro.
I'm too old for
Did
this
you
shit.
bust your head? Hey, yo.
You can't say
Did
that.
you bust?
Hey, yo,
Did
stop
you
it.
hit?
fell.
Stop emphasizing the.
Did you
I
bust?
fell. Literally,
Yo, get away from me.
Yo, Jupe.
They had to give him one of those buttons. I fall and I can't get up.
I fall.
literally, right?
I busted.
Hey,
You feel me?
yo.
You feel me?
You slipped.
This slippery ass floor, no mat on the floor.
Okay.
Boom, right?
To me. Talk.
Oh.
Okay, you did.
That's
Oh,
what
you did the 5,000.
You did it, Shablam?
Oh, you-
5,000. Straight like, you know.
Oh my God.
In the shower.
And
You just hitting 5,000 in
All
the
right.
shower.
After you woke up out of that, right? Hold on, brother. Come back here. Talk to me. Talk to me. What happened after you woke up?
I woke up
And said, I gotta do
was
a hit
like,
signal?
Damn, yo, the shower's still going. So I'm like, damn. Got up, right? Boom. I was like, I want to make a record.
So hold on. This is our future here. Hold on.
No.
The man said funny thing, I slipped and fell. I woke up and said I need to make a record.
That's gangster.
You didn't say I need to check to see if everything's okay. You said, you know what?
Damn, I need to make a
Life
record.
is too short. I need a record.
Yeah, no, I dig it, bro.
I fuck
Because
with
you
it.
know you're not, like, when you hit your head and get a concussion, you're not supposed to go to sleep. So since you passed out for a little
He's like,
bit,
I'm going to
and
school.
woke
I'm not
up,
going
like,
front,
oh,
bro.
nah, I
It
gotta
was
do a
literally-
joint.
It was literally like a long ass blink. I woke up, the shower was still hitting me in the. You feel me? It feel like rain. I'm like, I'm outside, gang. Oh, woke up.
Nah, you in the tub, gang.
Yo, I'm here. I'm
No
here.
blood, no blood, no nothing.
Yeah.
No leaking, no blood.
I'm not gonna hold you. It was just a little bump in the back of my
A
leg.
little
Caught a
bump.
low concussion. I went to the doctor.
This is why he.
I went to the doctor. They
Good.
said,
This
I was
just
alright.
happened?
Mhm.
It just
Nah,
happened?
this was like a month or two ago, right?
That just
A
happened.
month or two? That's recent.
That's very recent. Though.
To me, that's
That's
recent.
4
Yeah.
weeks. That ain't nothing.
And
slipped.
then y'all got the song done right away, too?
Gangster.
Yeah.
In the video.
Yeah.
Hey, this what it tells you. All you motherfuckers that can't make records, y'all need to slip and bust your ass in the shower.
Pause?
And then y'all can fucking wake up with a hit record and do the video at the same goddamn time.
Bump your
Nah,
head.
That's right.
Niggas is
All
different.
right, man. What should I call you, brother?
DaVinci, bro.
DaVinci.
You got my name here, DaVinci, bro.
That's it.
You had an issue.
Bro, since he was 12.
So-
Since I was a baby.
Oh,
Baby. So Duke, I got him. What you want, bro? I got him right here. What you know what I mean? And you
Duke
talking
is my
slick.
nigga.
Nah, I fuck with,
I talk about timeline.
bro.
You got more? You know him longer?
Yeah, bro.
Since he was yay high then.
Since we was recording in Bergenfield at the Duke Mike studio.
Word. Nah, that shit was a minute.
And your beats were fire when you were 12 years old. So 2010, 20.
In 2010,
Bro,
2011.
they can't fuck with him. They can't fuck with those beats.
I need to hear some shit. I'm definitely, I want to hear some shit. You obviously, you did this, right?
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
This joint.
I want to hear some more joints. So, real quick, tell me how you come up and stuff
So,
in this area. You know what I mean? You too cool. You shining. You too
chilling.
cool, nigga.
yeah.
Come on, man.
Not even, bro. I'm mad.
Don't
I'm
be
mad.
bald, nigga.
I'm chilling, bro. All right, so
Bro.
yeah.
Bro.
You feel me? So, I grew up. I was born in Inglewood Hospital. Primarily grew up bouncing between Inglewood, Teaneck, and Patterson.
Okay.
But I went to Teaneck school, so I went to like Benjamin Franklin Middle School, Teaneck High School. all that. You feel me? BF all
I don't
day.
know what TJ was talking about.
Yeah. DJ was dirt.
TJ all day.
Nah, fuck out of here.
Always a beef.
All day.
Nah.
all day.
Nah.
See,
So
that's what happened in
But I can't
Chicago.
say
It
though.
was.
They was beefing since junior high school.
But a lot of my bros went to BF, so it's never an issue.
Yeah, so you
Go to Phoenix High, you gonna meet everybody.
you gonna meet everybody for me at the end of the day.
All right, go ahead.
So so after that, grew up through that, and then I didn't really start making beats until one day I came home to the crib. I was living in Inglewood at the time, and I had met this guy. His name was Bailey, right? So my pops had a crib, like a house in Inglewood. So I walked in after I came home from school, and niggas was fucking with virtual DJ. You remember virtual DJ? You ever heard of virtual DJs? And it was on a computer that I was doing homework, like doing like Microsoft Word, like doing essays and shit on there at the time. And then
Smart.
Yeah, you feel me? So
you was in the book.
yeah, I was heavily into the books, but it's only because of my pop. He's Jamaican, so that nigga ain't play that.
I see it.
It was not
I see
playing.
it in the glasses.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. Nigga wasn't playing.
Those are, I'm serious about my work.
Yeah.
Because now, like, I gotta do this.
I had to.
I'm not trying
Like,
to pick a
yeah,
switch.
I was not with the shit. So I started messing with the virtual DJ plugin just because it was there. I was curious. So as I started really getting into it, homie Mike, I have a best friend named Mike. He's really close friends with my brother. Mike saw that I was messing with it. He was like, "Yo, bro, you kind of have like a little natural something for like music. Like you kind of got rhythm." So after that, he had made it his mission to get me this program called Fruity Loops. That's back when Fruity Loops was like Fruity Loops 8 or Fruity Loops 7 type shit.
That's when it was Fruity Loops. It wasn't FL.
Yeah,
we just talked about that.
That's when Fruity Loops was Fruity
Okay,
Loops.
I started making beats and always made beats on the PlayStation.
For real?
On the generator too.
What the
We
fuck?
talked about
You did
this.
that on the PlayStation?
Yeah. I told you that before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows.
That shit fire.
Uno.
Yeah, it was a couple people that did that.
Uno was not. I don't remember
Oh,
Uno for
I thought-
not
I
on the
thought he-
PlayStation.
I thought it was something like
Uno was definitely tapped in like that. Though.
Well, that's how Mike knew he saw it in you because he was already dealing with Kurt like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he saw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like once they gave me FL, bro, I was just doing shit. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Just make those blocks go together.
Yeah, I had no music theory.
It was the same thing as the generator, it's just it was smaller.
Right.
Yeah, it was a smaller thing. That's all it
I was
was.
just doing shit,
Nah,
and then
son, he went dumb.
niggas started giving me like
Nah, I'm just saying the setup. The setup
Right.
looked the same. It just was smaller.
niggas started giving me a chord book. I started looking at videos.
Oh,
I
so
got
you
a
was just
keyboard.
hands on.
Yeah, I was just doing random shit, bro. And then
Musically inclined, or you don't know, or you got ear. What is
I
it?
think it's just an ear, bro.
I got
And I
ear,
didn't really
too.
start losing. I didn't really start learning music theory until I went to college.
So you learned the notes, because I never learned the notes.
Yeah.
But so you could tell. So what do you think is a better way of creating? You being somebody that's following the notes, or using the notes, or just kind of just using your ear and
Bro, I think
or both?
I think they're the same, bro.
The same.
Because if you can just go in there and it sounds good, it sounds good.
Right, and then eventually you're gonna learn what you need to
Yeah,
learn.
well, eventually gonna
Okay, and you can
learn.
apply that.
You eventually
Now-
learn your notes or whatever the case
It's
may be.
debatable. Some niggas may say niggas that could do it without theory are talented. That's talented people because
Right.
you don't need the science.
Right.
You just know how to do it. You could just for some reason just make it make sense. But niggas who could really take the science and really expand upon it
Right.
are seen as like phenoms, seen as like in the realm of like Mozart,
Absolutely.
Bach, all them
Okay.
niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because they were all geniuses. They knew how to write music. They knew how to do all these different
But
things.
they didn't really was taught that.
They wasn't really taught that, you feel
Yeah.
me? So, but they had the science.
see
down.
it, they
a
hear
lot
it.
of the science that a lot of niggas learn now comes from them.
Right.
You feel me? So,
Oh yeah, and there might be people before.
you know what I'm saying?
that.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
some people before that. You feel me? But that's
But it comes- it
no.
goes
Yeah,
down
it
goes down the line.
Do re mi fa sol la
Yeah, all
si
that
do.
shit.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
Now, I guess I was one of those kids who kind of just did it by ear, but definitely as I learned the science of it, it just embellished and made what I did better naturally. You feel me? So it's one of those things where people say a talented person can only get but so far versus a person who works really hard and like studies it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
You can be
yeah.
talented all day long, but if you don't work
Yeah, if
hard,
you
if
don't work hard,
practice,
yeah.
You gotta have both.
You gotta have both.
It's
To
at
go,
some point in
yeah.
time.
Right, you
Sometimes
gotta
you
have
don't
both.
need both. You just gotta be the worker.
You have to have both.
Yeah, but-
No.
You have to have both.
I know what you're saying, but there's a lot of workers in this game of music that don't have a lick of talent.
That's also a fact though.
They don't have a lick.
Work is a talent though.
Yeah, but the talent of just being inclined
Well,
musically, I'm
look
talking
at it like
about.
look at it like
Well,
this.
give me an example.
No,
Who's somebody
bro,
that's a worker.
Look at it like this. You know how many whack producers just being in the right place at the right time, get a crazy ass placement versus someone who's like fucking can just do all this crazy.
True, but,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
even to have that place, for them to give you that placement, it has to be something there. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Something that
Yeah,
even
but
if the wackest shit ever, I can say, oh, but I know where that belongs. I can place that here. So you know what I'm saying?
But I feel like at that point, it's not even the fact that you're musically inclined. It's just that you're smart. You just know how to market yourself. You know how to present yourself in a way to where it would be.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Then that's not music no more, bro. That's just
That's business.
That's business.
Yeah.
But you still have to have an ear for good music.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
because if
you have to have an ear for good music as far as this will work, not like on some creative shit.
No.
It's still business.
It's still business, but still,
The
you
ear is
have
still
to
business
know,
that you're
you still
listening
have
to.
to know
Right.
what's what in order to put it in business wise. You dig
You
what I'm
might
saying?
not.
Now, if you was a bad producer and I got placements and I take his work to them and they be like, we don't like this shit. What the fuck is this? Then that must means either their ear is not good or my ear is not good. You know what I'm saying? So you still have to know a little bit, even though if it's not so much on the creative side.
That's true.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
kind of like the theory with DJ Mustard. A lot of producers feel like DJ Mustard is whack, or this nigga do this, that, and the third. But DJ Mustard theory was, listen, y'all can complain about how simple my shit is all day long. I know how to make hits.
10 summers, baby. 10 summers.
That simple shit don't matter.
Yeah.
If it work, it work.
If it work, it work.
Listen, the basics will always work.
Right.
You always go back to the basics.
Because if you look at it, bro, who are some of the greatest producers people say of all time? The first person everybody would say, Jay Dilla. That nigga's beats is so simple, bro.
It is.
But it's the way it's just the way
Let me
he
tell you
did
something.
it, bro.
Plus, it was a time period.
Right,
no,
right.
no. Also, and I know some people that know Jay Dilla's family.
Jay Dilla, yeah, personally,
Yeah. It's also, when I listen to Jay Dilla beats, sometimes I'm like, it's not all that they make it of. It's pretty like I could do it or other producers do, but it's a feel, and it's also the person.
The person, man.
He was so humble and he wasn't a boastful. Like, it's different. And when he died out of nowhere, it was like now we. Like, the people that didn't know, now the people didn't, like, oh shit, what the fuck? He did this, he did. Like, remember, we did the sample thing, and one of the trivia beats was that it was me, him, and two or three other DJs, and my cousin's a DJ that runs it. And they didn't know it was Jay Dilla beats. The sample was from a Jay Dilla beat. I didn't know. But then when you hear it, you be like, it makes sense all the way. It makes sense all the way.
It definitely makes sense. Wow. So you think a lot of people put Jay Dilla up on, like, high on that list?
Every producer who's really tapped in or has inspiration for producers, Jay Dilla's up in there somewhere. There's no way Jay Dilla's not on your list.
Wait, but you talking about? Are you talking about the artistic producers, not just the producers?
Yeah, artistic producers.
Yeah,
like producer that just go in there and make these all this.
Yeah, they don't
give a fuck. They just do shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about.
That had a lot to do with the samples.
It was a lot with Jay Dilla. It was a lot how he flipped it and what he did to
and the bounce too.
Because a lot of times you can take that same sample, play it straight through.
I didn't get a lot of bounce from Dilla.
He has a lot of bounce. You don't think
That's
so?
Detroit, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying maybe he's from Detroit.
Yeah.
But I feel like he had more of a Motown Detroit, but more Motown sound.
It's
The
just
Motown bop.
Motown kind of classic.
Can I ask you a question? Do you find his sound and No ID have a similarity or no? Or you think in the same bracket? Since you seem like you really pay attention to producers, not just Dre or somebody.
No.
Oh, you don't give a fuck about that.
No, Dre. No, don't get it twisted, my nigga. Dre, Dr. Dre is definitely one of my inspirations.
The
From
cleanest.
the cleanness.
The cleanest.
I'm telling you. Like, his beats is cool. His concepts is cool, but the cleanliness is just stupid, bro.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it to this day,
it's
bro.
like you're there.
Like, you're there, bro. It's like the way how you could, like, cause I feel like with beats nowadays, like the kicks and the 808s and the hi hats
don't
just be
matter.
like.
because now we're gonna get back to that question actually. Because now there's nobody saying you don't have to do nothing. You could go on YouTube, lay your 2-track down, and I've done it many of the time. But you could go lay that shit down, enhance it as fast as you can, throw that shit out.
Right.
And if they get it, they get it. If they don't, they don't. Go to the next one, and that's how it goes. I said No ID and the Jay Dilla. Do you see him in the same bracket? I mean,
very very similar brackets, but at the same time, different. ideologies when it comes to just the way they present it.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? That's like,
presentation.
all right, like who's two producers that I could reference nowadays? Metro Boomin, Pierre Bourne.
Pierre Bourne, I don't know if I know.
You know who Pierre? You've heard?
I don't.
You've heard some Pierre Bourne.
I might have heard it, but I don't know if.
So I feel
what song
like
it
Pierre
was.
Bourne is really that dude that really kind of like
My neck hurts,
really
but yeah.
that kind of swung the whole concept of like just having the 8. You know how 808s usually have a kick underneath?
Yeah.
Pierre Bourne don't put a kick under shit. It just be an 808, but the 808 kind of have like a little thump to it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And even I am not really used to that because I come from the era of you have the bass, you have the kick, and now it's just bass. It's just you just have a crazy 808 on there. That's it.
Yeah.
To me, I'm still not. I'm used to it, and I know how to adapt to it, but I prefer a kick underneath.
Yeah.
There's like who was it? I think it was what artist? I think it was Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow says the kick is the worst instrument he's ever heard in his life.
Jack Harlow is a watered down Drake. How you gonna water down Drake? And Drake's already watered down.
You know what
No
I'm saying?
disrespect, Drake, but
But
you
a
know.
lot of people don't. Jack Harlow might not.
It's like a no frills version of a no
Right.
frills version.
We come from the kick.
Yeah, we come from the kick. The kick's important.
The kick's important.
I'm gonna tell you, I had to learn the hard way because I was a sound guy when it came to producing at first. I'm a guy that comes from movies, the big movies of the 80s. So all those theatrical sounds,
I love that shit.
I love that shit.
I love that shit.
So I started making the beats with the riffs and the sound.
Oh, that crazy shit.
before I even thought of the drum.
Right.
Like drums was like, okay, fine, I get to it. And to my friend, one of my friends was like, yo, where's the drum? He was like, where's the bass line and the drum pad? The drum pad is like, and the bass line is nowhere to be found. And I'm like, oh shit. So I had to backtrack and start from like the bottom up.
Right.
And then now I know how to do it both
Bro,
ways.
I don't know how niggas start with drums. I can.
You can't do that?
I can, but it don't give me the same bliss.
It don't get you that. It don't stir up that
They don't
excitement.
stir up that same excitement.
I was trying to tell him. I used to be excited to wake up the next morning like, yo, I made some fire last night. Let me hear that shit. All right, bet that's good. Go to the next one.
Right.
That's how it was every day when I was on that shit. On it. Gotta outdo myself. Gotta outdo the next one. You know what I mean? When that shit started to die out, I'm like, I'm not even pushing myself.
Yeah,
That's what happened to me. But yeah, man. So how'd you get into the beat battle? Hey, quiet! Oh, that's my son. That's my part. Let me see my part. Hey! Let me tell you, I saved your shit. Hey, I look just like him too.
Yeah, but
Yes,
just
sir.
quick. Just quick.
Okay, yeah. That's fine.
Hold up.
Sorry for
you good,
people.
you good.
I had to get my, you know what I mean, my 15 seconds.
What was I saying?
I forgot. Beat battles. And they were loud. That's what I was
all right. So the way I got into beat battles is, to be honest, I've actually didn't even know how I got into beat battles.
You don't even know how.
Bro, I don't. Like, one
They're
day,
fun though.
they're fun.
Wait. Now, when I told you the difference between beat battles,
No, I totally understood.
I'm
I'm gonna break down to you exactly how I went about it. So the one day was the one that hosted the beat battle, right? One day.
Okay.
So when he had posted the roster of all the people that was in it, I went on their profiles and I was like, all right, so you a boom bap nigga, you do this, that, you do this style, 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 and then I even
Did you come with the island flavor?
Yes. Well, I was wilding, bro. But I landed on Duke, and I landed on Duke's page, and I realized that Duke's whole style is hard, bro. Like his shit was just like, I was just like, so I know you're nice. And then there's another guy, his name is Like Water. Like Water's crazy too.
His name is Like Water.
His name is Like Water.
He got it from Bruce Lee.
Yeah, bro. He's nice too. So him and Duke was the two people I was like, all right, I'm gonna make sure. I looked at it like this, right? I'm gonna make a beat that's undeniable. Even if I went against y'all, I'll make sure every beat is like that, no matter what opponent I go against. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
how you're supposed to do it. You gotta make it so.
That's good.
Are we already done?
No.
The way
Oh, okay.
Yeah, undeniable.
Undeniable. Because look,
that's the word that people need to understand when it comes to making these hits.
I'm trying to tell you. Because
it has to be unfucking deniable.
My first opponent he played. The beat was tough, and it had no change ups. It was very linear, and in my head I already knew. I made sure I was gonna have change ups. I was gonna have this. I was gonna have that. Niggas gonna hear this shit and be like, "What the fuck?" Right? Bro, literally, he played his beat. It was cool. Once I played my beat and he heard it, this nigga like he was like,
He knew.
he knew.
He knew.
I'm like, you knew. And then from my first beat, I looked at all the producers' faces and they was all like, they didn't know.
That's how you have
They
to
know
come in.
they
You
know
have
the
to
like
come in guns blazing like, nigga, this is me. I'm taking over.
Because look,
You gotta have the hardest beat you have to have is the last beat. The hardest beat you have to have is the first beat. The hardest beat you have to have is the one in the middle. You have
because
to.
I feel like I also kind of had a crutch though, because I have three main mentors I always go to in terms of production, and one of them, his name is Blackheart. He's a 10 times beat battle winner, and I told him, yeah, I have a beat battle coming up. He's like, bro, all you gotta do is all that shit you know. You have to make it like you have 2 nines and you just stabbing niggas in the chest, bro. Yeah, you feel me? Like you gotta hurt their feelings, bro. So, you know, so I was like,
Can't let them breathe.
So I was all right. So I'm just gonna make beats like
See,
that.
that in beat battles was really the motivation that got me better in battling. And even losing the battle made me like, oh, I'm gonna be back next month.
For real. Because I actually lost the beat battle before
But
I did
that
that one.
worked.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I lost is because I went against Like Water. Like Water, the reason why he won, it was crowd judge. And he did a sample everybody knew. Okay. And I lost because of that.
Well, my thing is this. Most of the time people win is because they have the crowd.
They have the crowd, yeah.
And sometimes you bring the whole block with you and the block
That was your first battle though, so you didn't really know what
I didn't even know what was going on.
It was a learning experience.
It was an obvious sample?
Yeah, it was
What's the song?
My life. Oh, he played that. Even I was like,
I keep a couple. Even all my beats is from like 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, and 10. Maybe around that time I stopped really making beats.
Right.
But I got joints still to this day. If I play it,
it's over.
It still sound good.
It still sound good.
They're gonna be like, who and what the fuck were you on? I flip so much shit. I like to flip obvious shit and just make it ridiculous.
Just make it ridiculous.
Yeah, so oh shit, I like this shit. Man,
it did it good.
Yeah.
So beat battle is a lot of fun, bro. I really do fuck with it. Like I really do feel like it allows producers to be producers, bro. Right. If you want that type
this
of
whole episode, that is in the background. Everybody's listening to it. Your song is going to be heavily featured on the pod. All right, Juke, go Juke over there real quick and make that. Yeah. Keep giving me my 15 seconds. I need my AARP card ain't coming yet. I need, you know what I mean? So you got in the beat battles. You obviously are producing for somebody. You're producing.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm on the low though.
Looking like Mesa, whatever the fuck. So what is going on today? Like, what's the move? What's the idea?
Well, right now, to be honest, my main goal that I really want to do is I want to work with various different artists because I really love working with artists that just make me a better producer. You feel me? I spend a lot of time in my own head and I create my own shit, but I really like when an artist.
You like when an artist challenge you to go out of your box.
I do. I love it. I'm obsessed with that shit. You feel me?
That's how you grow.
Because if you stay in your head, you're going to continuously keep making the same beat.
Yeah, or within whatever pocket that I rate. You know?
I used to produce and I was on my Kanye shit. I used to produce and rap to all my beats, and then at one point I was like, I gotta stop because I was so in a box and how I approached it and how I did it. When I started rapping to other people's production, it had more of a freedom, and I was able to flex a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
It gives you direction.
Yeah,
it gives you direction. You know what I'm saying? When you deal with, just like how you deal with another artist, you might start, you know what? Let me pick things off. Let me tweak this a little bit, but at the same time, as the artist, I gotta tweak my shit because his sound is totally different. You gotta. It's kind of, it's like water.
It's like water.
It's like water.
Hey, motherfucker that got a cool ass name, man. We ain't gonna keep giving you fucking props so they're like water.
Yeah, like water, bro. That's my nigga. I love him, bro. He's very talented.
Bruce Lee shit.
You took it from Bruce Lee, goddamn it.
I'm a
Pisces.
whenever you drop this, I'm gonna send it to him, bro. He's very. You gotta get him on here. You'll love him, bro.
Where you from out here?
He's around.
This nigga move.
He's around.
Yo,
bro.
like water, holler.
Yeah. He's cool.
Is his at name like water?
Yeah.
All together?
He literally. Yeah, that ass.
All together.
And we gonna tell the DaVinci sisters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a clip and you're tagged in it.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So you're working with anybody?
I'm working with various different artists. I mean, I be signing NDAs, so I can't talk about it.
So you're working with some notable.
Yeah, some notable people. Especially as of right now, I got some records that's gonna be dropping soon. So hopefully, whenever that drops, then it's gonna.
So what's your normal like price range? What you got? You got homeboy chains for homeboys, or you got?
Like whenever people ask me for beats. I mean,
what's your normal like? Give the people the spill.
I mean, usually when I charge for a beat, like if it's an exclusive, I mean, it depends on who it is though. But if it's just straight off the gate, I'll charge like 500 exclusive.
For like somebody coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
exclusive,
you.
straight up.
But that's for him to use. Is it a lease or that's?
No, exclusive. Take it. That's yours, bro.
Right.
That's yours. And with stems.
Oh shit!
That's yours.
Stemmy stems.
Yeah, but you still need some kind of percentage off that.
It depends though, because if it's somebody artist who's really low and they're buying exclusive for 500, gotta say some niggas can't even afford that.
That's true.
You know
what I'm saying? I try not to.
Breaking their check already for that.
Yeah, I try not to OD on niggas. But if you are someone and I see your stream and we both know you lit, nigga, I'm gonna ask for a percentage. You should know that. Like that's just like a given.
Especially if you still doing that for 5 too.
Yeah, you feel me? Like
that's a big percentage, my nigga. 5 is chump change to a motherfucker that's getting
it like that. Especially if you flaunt it. Yeah,
so a nigga that's getting it is what? 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
What percentage, nigga?
Yeah, I know what percentage. I knew percentages come with.
That's a fact.
Percentages on that.
That's a given, bro. You feel me? But I'm pretty easy going to work with, though. I'm not really like super money hungry. I really be down. I'm really for the art of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I really am for the art of it.
Because the money's there, man. Like we were saying the other day, you can make the money. You can make the money on your own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the art is really
very rare, bro.
That's what's gonna bring everything to you.
That's
saying?
It's a fact, bro.
The art's gonna draw everything to, because these people just all about the money. And a lot of times, the people that's all about the money, bro, they're not getting any money.
Bro, some of my most fun experiences, I'm not gonna lie, is working with companies. I like working with companies. I like working with companies more than artists. Yeah,
that's the best.
There's a fucking AI company.
Budget's there,
bro.
Artists is there.
They don't play, bro. They do not play, yo. Companies in sync. They do not play about their money, bro. They just want it. Sign a contract. We'll send you a bread.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
They don't
Because the
like.
budget's there. It's there for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Very different than artists, bro. They don't want to negotiate this one. We're gonna pay you. Give us what we want, so we can get art. That's it. So we can do whatever we gotta do.
Yeah.
I love that. Straight up, they don't give a fuck.
That's a fact.
And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of companies they don't even ask for a lot. You know how you'll play 1,000 beats for an artist? No, next. Companies, they don't give a fuck. They're like, that's cool.
But now, can we talk about
that? That's cool.
Before we, because I want you say whatever else you want to get up, but
Gotcha.
and I want if they done this. Yo, boys, if y'all could say something real quick when you're done with that. Not now. Just keep doing it when I tell you to do
We
that.
definitely need A&S on it.
Yeah. He'll pop up for a quick minute. He's in the zone. What was I saying? As far as music right now, the feel of it. Do you feel that it's in a place where it doesn't matter anymore?
I think music's in a place right now. Here's the thing.
If you could get in a position where it works, yes. But I think outside of that, doesn't matter.
Outside of that, no. Hip hop is the lowest scoring record genre on Billboards. Literally,
It's over, bro.
like
It's about to be over.
like.
As far as radio and everything, it's all Latin music and Afrobeat.
I was just about to say Afrobeats is ridiculous right now, bro.
Everything international.
Everything
And R&B.
international
The
and
only
R&B.
thing that's-
Even the motherfucking what's that dude, that Asian dude that came out with that song? what they call it, Gundam, whatever.
Oh, for Gangnam Style?
He's big as hell over there.
Still,
He's
to this day.
yo, he jumped. Yo, I
that
be
one
watching. No, he got other songs, I think. Cause
Yeah, but
he
that's
got
the hit.
he got other and yeah, that was an international record here amongst. But over there, that nigga jumps out of the stage. He runs and shit, sings.
He lit, bro.
He does some crazy shit. I was
He
like,
lit,
this
bro.
nigga's still lit right now,
He
and
lit.
they all singing the song.
But you gotta understand, international show more love than over here.
Absolutely.
Bro, America is assholes. Outside of America, bro, music is fire. If you listen to genres outside of America, shit is fire, bro.
That ass, bro.
Everything fire for no reason.
That's true.
You ever heard
It sounds the same, but different language.
different language and it's fire?
Yeah, you're right.
And they will support it into the ground, bro.
That's
They
true.
don't give a fuck.
That is
And
fucking true.
Go to show you like Latin music and Afro beats, even if you don't understand it,
It's hot.
you still like it because that vibe.
It feels good.
Well, I think it's
just like reggae.
Just like record.
I think all I hear is female rap and fucking Burna Boy. That's it.
That's it.
That's pretty much it.
I mean, that is kind of what's in right
As
now.
far as what's being
Female rap
Yeah.
and Afro, bro.
But the female rap though, I feel like especially the ratchet shit, it's only popular in America.
Yeah, it is on.
Nobody's listening to fucking
I know,
Sexy
but-
Red outside.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I understand that. Well,
You'll get a drill UK artist, female, before you get fucking Sexy Red over there or some
Right,
shit.
because
who's
drill
that
kinda
BI
spread
chick?
it
Who's
all
that
over.
BI chick? Is she from UK?
Is she?
That BI?
Oh.
BIA?
Mia.
Yeah, the tall light skin
Nah,
joint?
I think she's from.
Oh, she's from over here?
She's from out here.
Oh, okay. So you just doing that London shit? All right, cool. I ain't know.
She's kind of basic to me too.
Well, she's getting looks though. She's getting looks.
Yeah, but
Right now,
what she signed,
Buster's
so-
co-signing
Coyle Ray?
what the chick from out here.
Not Coy? He's co-signing Coy.
Yeah, Coy.
Coyle
He's
Ray.
Coyle Ray, right?
You
He's
did something with
co-signing.
Coy?
Yeah, he's what you say?
You did something with Coy?
Nah, bro. But I just need to get in the studio with her. It's gonna be. That's
all
it. It's
takes.
gonna be over.
That's all it takes.
It's gonna be over.
That's all it takes.
And the thing is, I'll be like right there, bro. But the thing, I'm not hell bent on working with artists that's already popping.
Okay.
I like working with niggas that's underground or that's up and coming. It's so much more fun, bro. Because now,
the energy.
and you can form their sound.
Right. That's
Because they don't even know what the fuck. They don't even know what the fuck they want.
And they just like, oh, something hot.
Yeah, that's it. And they just do it. That's it,
That's what.
bro. I see, yo, I've been in studio sessions with niggas that be in there for hours, bro. You be cycling through instruments. You play one thing, nigga be like, nah, go back. That's it. He said, that shit hot. Fuck it. Put it in there.
Yeah.
Niggas just be mad creative, bro. It's not until these creative niggas get into a label, that's when
The shit
you
go out
see-
the
That's when
window.
you see all that shit go out the window.
They start listening to
They start listening
motherfuckers that are
to
creative.
Because
They start listening.
Not only that, because these labels, they got their producers and shit that they want you to work with.
And bro, and that shit is so real, bro. They be like, yeah, your producer's nice, but work with this nigga, work with Metro, work with this.
Yeah, they playing that game.
Not even
That's
that
it.
no more, because see, before you got a budget for that. You go here, 100,000 to get a Switch, 100,000 to get a Timberland.
Right.
They're not doing that no more. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna have their in-house producers with the label, and you're gonna work with them, so they can cut out the budget of paying anybody outside.
And
You know what
half the time, these big name producers don't be doing shit. They have niggas working under them and they just tap their name on it. That's it. You know how many talented niggas is doing the beats for these niggas? That shit is,
That's true. That's true.
bro, that shit is sad.
Everybody got ghostwriters and
Everybody-
ghostproducers. They all do.
everybody.
But it's a plus and a minus to it, because eventually you're gonna be doing it.
Only because it's time, bro. Like, if I want,
When I came in here, was the first thing I asked them. I said, "Do you have anybody else working? You got one down here. You got a
Right,
studio down here. So you gotta be somebody else."
because the
working.
way I see it is, I don't want to be like that though. I would only really want to do it as, say, if I have a bomb ass piano melody in my head, but I literally cannot do it. I would want somebody to do it for me.
Right, all right, so now let's say this though. Let's say you just come around some dope producers that really ain't got nothing much, and you like, man, I mean, looking at these niggas like, I need them under the wing.
Right. I mean, but I would rather that be more of like, I'm a mentor you.
Right, not taking the credit and
Nah.
just doing all that.
I want your name should be on there, bro.
Absolutely.
Because in the long run, if that nigga do end up blowing up, he gonna look at you crazy. And he gonna talk crazy about it.
That's true.
That shit gonna.
Yeah,
that
I
shit-
did the burn.
That full circle is gonna go
It's gonna
crazy
come
on
back
it.
around. Nah, it's-
I don't want to be looked at as the producer who's like, oh yeah, he be eating off other people. No, I want to be that nigga regardless of whatever the situation is. I want to be a producer. Other producers talk like, yo, working with him was an absolute honor. This nigga's so humble. Da, da, da.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be that nigga like, yeah, like he fired, but you know this nigga be much. That's whack, bro.
And he gave me 20.
Yeah, like what is that? Like,
But he's to the moon with you.
no, I can't feel good off that, bro.
Hey, that's crazy.
How as a producer you but the niggas don't care as long as they get the check though. But I'm not like that though. I can't do it. I've been a solo dolo producer for mad long, and I only just now started sending out melodies to people to do shit.
So you getting really into that. That's when you really gonna be. The song is gonna be you.
Yeah, you feel me?
That's what it's gonna be. You gonna end up just. Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm saying, plus I'm more so into the aspect. I want to get to like film scoring, do like video games. And
That's
shit
where
like
it's
that
at,
too.
bro. That's where it's at. And
Yeah.
placements, bro.
Jingles, placements, all that.
That shit is so much fun,
That's
bro.
where it's really,
That's where it's really at, bro.
And then you could do this. When
Imagine landing a Grand Theft Auto placement. You know how ridiculous that is?
Absolutely, bro. That's the goal.
You know how many niggas?
That sound.
Oh, that's him. That's A&S.
That's what you put.
That's A&S singing now.
Anthony.
Oh shit.
Anthony. Yo.
We fixed my voice now.
Oh, you pick. Okay. I like that shit. It sounds fire. Yo, is there anything else you want to say, brother? You shining from head to toe. You know what I mean? I
mean, bro, at the end of the day, bro, regardless of however somebody may carry themselves, however they may look, bro, when it comes to me and music, bro, I just do it for the love, bro. I just do music because it feels good.
Would you come up with the name?
What, DaVinci?
Yeah, just how that come about. Is the whole painting?
I didn't even come up with that myself.
Someone
My homie gave me that name. So it was sophomore year. I used to call myself Young Prodigy before because it was my brother. Young Prodigy.
Okay.
That's what my father used to just call me because I was doing music mad young. That nigga
That's
was like,
Jamaican shit.
yeah, Jamaican shit. Young Prodigy, you know what I'm saying?
Prodigy, come out.
So
that 12-year-old pack was retarded.
yeah, you feel me? So I was fucking sophomore year high school. I was in history honors. And that's around the time we was going within that period of like Leonardo's and Raphael's and all them niggas.
Right.
So we
the Turtles.
Yeah, for real. So no, that ass though. So we was just trying to come up with cool names for ourselves because my homie was into music. And then George Menendez, whichever. And we was just coming up with names. He said Leonardo. No, I said Leonardo. He was like, nah, Leonardo's too long. He's like, yo, but Da Vinci's kind of tough. I was like, Da Vinci. I was like, damn, that's if I call myself Da Vinci, that's some crazy shoes to fill. So I was nervous about it at first, but I kind of stuck with it. And then when I got to college,
white man's name.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Italian man's name.
Oh yeah, this is Italian man's name. Oh, definitely no disrespect.
Italian man's name.
He wants to be Italian. His name is Anthony.
Listen, let me tell you how many Italian men when I meet them and they be like, "Hey, Anthony, yeah, you know, you're a part of this." They always want me to be a part of something. Now I can't fill those shoes, buddy.
And then you want to be Da Vinci, right?
Of Italy.
Come on.
It was making it.
So once I got to college, I just had everybody call me Da Vinci. I was like, fuck it, that's what I'm called. And then ever since then, that is just stuck. And
Where did you go to college?
Hampton University.
Nice.
Yeah, Virginia.
VA.
You heard? Hampton.
Oh, you went to Hampton?
Hampton University.
You know, a lot of people in my grade, I was going down to Hampton.
Yeah, shit, lit, bro.
I was going down.
Oh yeah, it's like that, bro.
I was definitely
It's
going
like
down
that, bro. It's like
I
that.
was definitely 03, 04.
Yeah, that shit's like that. That shit was like that. Okay.
That's when I had to drive down there with no fucking navigation.
Oh, this nigga.
No navigation. You had to stop at the gas station to get the fucking map.
The map and shit, see where you're going.
Good times though.
Too good. Too good, bro.
Anything you want to say, sir? Brother man.
You know what I'm saying? For everybody that watched this.
With a fine you.
You know what I'm saying? Man,
he just made the song, the video that's being edited as we speak. He produced, you know what I mean? Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci Code.
DC, baby, DC, nigga!
The easiest way.
Easiest way to editing and the video.
That's all that shit.
Easiest way to find me is Instagram, DaVinci.productions. DAVINCI.productions.
Jupe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Run over here, bro.
You want to give him this joint? Or no?
Yeah. He said, I'm done. Fuck it.
That's
Listen.
Too much camera.
That's
yeah. I mean, all these.
listen. That's JUPPE_.
_90s baby. No apostrophe, nothing like that. You feel me?
Talk to him. Yeah. Anything else you want to say? Be on the lookout. Tell him.
Be on the lookout. I got a little short project coming out. I got a 2-song EP coming out with a debut artist named Teo.
EP. That shit is a demo. Go ahead.
That's a demo. You feel me?
Nigga.
And then we got
that's not even a maxi single.
And then I also
That's just a regular single.
yes, sir.
With the instrumental.
And then we got I got this with this song coming out with my music video. There's an album coming to that.
Okay.
I already released 2 of the 3 songs.
So the album's gonna be 3 songs? Or
No. It's a 10 album record.
Okay, you
probably
just,
11. But we're still working.
Official album normally was 12.
Yeah.
You could do an EP for 8 or 10. 10 is
Yeah.
album. Okay.
You know, we're gonna work. We're still working it out.
So
We're still
until
talking
then,
about
motherfucker.
it.
Right now,
you know what I mean?
whatever you want. It could be 5 songs. It could be 7. It could be 12.
It could be 8 songs. Don't matter.
I was doing 20. I was doing
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
The rules are out the window. That's kind of the reason why everything's all over the place. But the rules are out the window, so
Yes,
you can do
sir.
whatever
Yes,
it
sir.
makes you. You know what I mean?
Thank you for having me, man.
No problem.
For real.
I love the energy. I love the energy, man. Keep it up.
It's about time. You know this. We got work to do.
Yes, sir. We got music to
We're
do.
gonna,
We got music.
all
Yes,
have to
sir.
take a picture when he's done. I know Anthony.